Hi and welcome to the weekly Daydream District Interview, where every Thursday I interview somebody from the mobile VR industry that is highly relevant for Daydream VR. My name is Sebastian and this channel is called Daydream District, bringing you the latest and greatest of Daydream VR. So, if this is your first time here, go and find that subscribe button right now. Today it's my pleasure to speak with Dmitry Morozov, who's the co-founder and CEO of VicoVR. VicoVR provides a mobile tracking solution that lets you immerse yourself into VR with your full body. But instead of me explaining VicoVR, have a look at their video now.
If you've spent any time inside virtual reality environments, you quickly realize that without the ability to use your own body, you're only a spectator. Imagine having the ability to immerse yourself into virtual reality, omitting wires, bulky controllers, and the complicated setup of a PC. A world where virtual reality is inside your mobile VR headset and is controlled with the simplicity of body movements. Introducing VicoVR, a revolutionary Bluetooth accessory that brings wireless full-body tracking capabilities to Android and iOS VR headsets. VicoVR consists of a generic depth sensing module, an embedded processing unit, and our proprietary full-body tracking software. The VicoVR sensor processes depth data in real time and wirelessly communicates positions of up to 19 body joints for 2 players.
So as you see, this is really exciting technology and you will learn so much more in the interview now. Okay, I'm very happy to say hello to Dmitry Morozov from VicoVR. He's the co-founder and CEO of the company. And I would like to say, hi Dmitry, how are you doing?
Hi, good. Thank
Great,
you.
great, perfect. I'm very happy to get you here on Daydream District Interview. So today we're going to talk about VicoVR, your product. So let me introduce it a bit first. I'm going to ask you more questions. But as I understood it now, mobile VR at the moment has the problem that it doesn't have positional tracking. At the moment, the VR solutions can only track rotational, like where your head is moving, but it doesn't track the position in space. But with your solution, with VicoVR, you can track the whole body. Did I get that correct?
Yes, correct.
Okay. Perfect. And probably you could explain a bit to our viewers exactly what VicoVR is and how it works.
VicoVR is a peripheral controller which tracks your full body and communicate wirelessly to any mobile headset. So basically, if you're familiar with Microsoft Kinect,
Yes.
it uses the same type of depth sensing technology, and the difference there are 3 differences to Microsoft Kinect. First, you don't need computer because our controller has embedded processing unit, so it's just standalone computing device. It does everything inside sensor. All calculations are done inside sensor. Second difference, it's wireless with minimum latency, let's say 7 milliseconds, tracking data streamed directly to mobile headset. And third difference, we provide an SDK for Android and later for iOS. Basically, Microsoft provides SDK only for Windows and Xbox. So technology is similar, but market and application is quite different.
Great. So that sounds really awesome. So basically, it's like a little device which looks a bit like the Kinect. However, it is completely wireless. That means you can basically bring it anywhere you want together with your mobile VR device. Just put it on the table, for example, wherever you are, and then it will track your motion without you having to wear any wearables. Correct?
Yeah, correct.
Okay, cool. That is really incredible. So, could you tell us a bit like about the battery life? How would you charge the device? Is it like with micro USB or how does it work?
Uh, we it's constantly connecting to power by USB charger. So
Okay. Yes.
it's kind of stationary device that you place, let's say, in front of you and power it from wall outlet, and that's it. It start working like in
Okay.
30 seconds.
Okay, that's
It's
great.
ready.
Um, can you use a battery pack or do you need the wall
Yeah,
outlet?
yeah.
Okay.
We see
So
such
it's still very
applications
mobile.
because it can be used for anything from scanning to capturing point cloud,
Yes.
scanning rooms, everything
Wow. That
can
is really
be
cool.
used for such application very easily.
Cool. So really the only thing that you need is this device, the VicoVR, and your phone, right? And a headset if you want to use it as a headset, as a VR device, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay, that's cool.
It's
So
Bluetooth controller. It's Bluetooth
it's a
controller. You
Bluetooth
just pair
controller.
it and that's it.
Okay, great. I have looked at the specs before this interview, and it says it also has like Wi-Fi connection. For what reasons do you also have the Wi-Fi connection?
It supports Wi-Fi direct feature, and we believe it may be benefit from latency standpoint. And
Okay,
the second benefit,
okay,
uh, Bluetooth doesn't allow to stream raw depth map to your headset.
okay.
We stream only body tracking data,
I see.
but with Wi-Fi we don't have such limitation on data throughput.
Okay, I got it. So basically, all the computation is done in the device, so it means it doesn't put any strain to the mobile headset. Is that correct?
Yes, correct.
That is very good. That is very good. So yeah. So about the technology you have just mentioned already a bit. It works like a bit like the Microsoft Kinect.
Mhm.
So within the device there are like what is it? Is it like cameras? I read already there's one RGB camera inside, but what else is inside the device?
Uh, it's depth camera.
Okay.
It has IR projector, IR camera, and RGB camera.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
a depth sensing module that sensing depth.
Yes,
And
that makes sense. Yeah.
the second main component is embedded processing unit, is ARM chipset from Samsung,
Hmm.
which has embedded version of our body tracking software.
Okay.
And this is a real value of this solution because we spent actually 5 years on developing software for body tracking.
Wow. Yeah. I've seen your introduction video, your Indiegogo video. It looks really incredibly awesome when your software detects those 19 motion points perfectly from the body. So I believe programmers can use this data to perfectly project the whole body into VR. But I'm
Yeah.
wondering, I'm wondering what actually is the main target audience for your device? To who do you want to sell it? Do you want to sell it to gamers, or where do you see the main target audience? Who do you want to buy this device?
Uh, well, for us, we kind of be try to go step by step, and initially we see main customer is developers and mainly non-gaming applications, which are relating to medical rehabilitation, fitness application, audience analytics, ergonomic analysis, sports simulations, training, such kind of
Ah, yes.
applications.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And for gaming, I hope we can Actually, we have a content strategy already in place for this kind of device.
Tell us a bit about your content
challenging.
strategy.
For new device, it's always a challenge with content problem, but we have a strategy to solve this problem, and we already have 14 applications, Android applications, developed either by our team or our partners, and we have planned to add 16 more applications in next year. So we found opportunity to solve content problem.
Okay, got it. Yeah, that's always the problem when you have this new hardware, right? The chicken and egg problem.
Yeah.
That is always a problem.
And at some point, we believe it will be some opportunity for gaming as well.
Yes, I understand. So, can you tell us a bit more about the content that you have already programmed? These are mostly games. Those 14 applications.
It's games like archery games, zombie fighting, ping pong, boxing, eagle flight. So this kind of.
Yes, I understand. And how about those 14 applications that you want to program in the coming year? Is it also like games or what is it? The things that are coming up now?
We adding 16 more games. So we kind of strategy to position this device for gamers, for some people that want to see body interactivity, enjoy body interactivity in mobile virtual reality.
Okay,
so that's
cool.
Kind of one of our target audiences.
Yes, yeah, I believe that's really interesting because people would like to have this kind of more positional tracking or see the whole body. That's pretty interesting. I would love to test out your device as well. So, one app that we all want in the mobile VR community is Tilt Brush. You know Tilt Brush?
Yes.
Tilt Brush is this painting app which is there for HTC Vive, but we mobile VR users cannot use it since we don't have the depth sensing. And I believe it would be a fantastic idea if your programmers could implement some version of Tilt Brush, because you will get so much PR if you had a great version of Tilt Brush running on your VicoVR, and you would get so much free PR that I'm sure you would get a good start with it. Probably something to think about for you.
It may be an opportunity. At the same time, we need to understand that this type of technology has some advantages, disadvantages in terms of accuracy, latency of tracking. So it's not cannot compete with HTC Vive controllers in terms of accuracy. So we really focus on casual type of interaction that's just require casual type of body interactivity. So the same way Kinect, it found its niche, and we believe this the same type of opportunity exists for mobile virtual reality.
Okay, great.
It's not exactly we can replace some other controllers.
Yeah, of course. It's something very special. To see, something very
niche.
Unique. Yes, yeah, of course, it's a niche. And then probably this is also very interesting for social gatherings online. Like now there's like these apps, AltSpace or VTime, which I personally think are incredible to meet your friends. But at the moment, they only allow you to move your head or perhaps the hands. However, probably if you could add some parts where you can really see everything that your friends are doing with their hands, I believe this could also be one niche where your solution would fit in very well.
Yes, exactly. Right. And ability of VicoVR to capture point cloud of person.
Yes.
So it's kind of one of advantages of this type of controller, because other controllers cannot capture your full body.
Yeah, exactly.
To translate your body language.
Exactly. So I'm running Daydream District. So our website is about Daydream content, and I would like to ask you if it would be possible for Daydream developers to also incorporate your VicoVR into their own apps.
Actually, we already integrated
Okay.
with Daydream SDK, and we have a tutorial on the website showing that adding full body interactivity and positional tracking to Daydream takes like 5 minutes in Unity.
Wow,
So
that's cool.
we have such video on YouTube channel.
Okay, so basically you have all the SDK ready, the plugins for Unity.
Yes,
Okay,
Unity and
perfect.
Unreal Engine.
Okay,
It's
perfect.
already
So
published.
basically it's very easy for anybody who thinks like, wow, my app should have like full body motion tracking to simply use your VicoVR solution.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
that's cool. That's incredible. So for content providers who would like to use your SDK, they can do so for free, or would they pay some fee to you?
They need purchase controller.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that makes sense. So would you sell them the development kit, or would you sell them the commercial version?
Currently, we 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 were selling engineering samples, but
Okay.
it's all out of stock right now, and we finishing assembly line in Shenzhen right now, and we plan to start shipping product next month, hopefully.
Okay, great. So then we can directly talk about your successful Indiegogo campaign. Congratulations to that. There
Okay.
was in 2016 in May, you had your Indiegogo campaign,
Okay.
and you reached your goal, which is
Mhm.
awesome. Not so many do it, but you did it. So basically, that's how you funded yourself, right? With this Indiegogo campaign.
Yeah.
Cool. How many units did you sell on that campaign already?
About 400.
Okay, great. And from those 400 people, most of them are developers? I think so, right? Or
Uh, Actually, developers were able to purchase engineering samples.
okay,
We
right.
had them on sale in parallel, and
I see. Got
I
it.
my understanding is early adopters, like
Yes.
people
Yeah, people who
maybe
like to try
interested
the,
to
the
try
coolest
new
stuff
type of
directly.
technology.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. That's great. So, is it going to be available for the general public soon?
Uh, our production capacity right now is not huge, so couple of thousand units in production right now. So basically, we're targeting first developers. So it will not be a consumer version. It will be maker edition of VicoVR. So basically, it will be bundled with SDK, and you can purchase it. Our price tag is $350.
Mhm.
It will be available hopefully uh, for shipping next month. As for consumer, for general public, we talked to several partners about making a bigger volume, and price target depends on volume, and price target is about $200 for consumer version.
Yeah, good. Yeah, that's
Uh,
definitely better than 350 for the general public. I mean, for developers, sure, that makes sense. But
uh,
of course, for the normal user, 350 would be a tough sell.
mhm,
Yeah,
mhm.
okay, cool. So next in this quarter, you would like to have the version ready for the developers. So if any developers are watching this right now, you can probably pick up a VicoVR development kit very, very soon. And I saw that the developers who are interested in this, they can sign up on your website and leave their email address. So you would kind of get in touch with them once it's ready to ship.
Yeah,
And
correct.
And you would sell those, you would sell the devices directly from your homepage, or how do you go about distribution?
At this moment, we will sell from web page,
Yeah, okay.
and they will be shipped from Shenzhen directly.
Okay, yes, that makes sense. Cool.
Uh-huh.
So let me check what is my next question here. Exactly. So we have already talked about how expensive it's going to be for the consumers. It would be around.
Wait a second, let me put you on hold.
Yes. So I'm wondering. Okay, we had already talked a bit about it before, but what would be your vision for VicoVR? What would be the best case scenario if everything works exactly as planned? What would be the best scenario for VicoVR, and where would you see the device in 3 years?
It's a good question. And basically, our company is a software company, and we would like to stay software company. So our VicoVR is just a demonstration of capability of our software. So our business model is selling software, licensing software. So it will be embedded. Our software can be embedded in other products, smart TV. It may be different shape and form of controller. It will be have better frame rate, better.
So no, I didn't get the last answer. So basically, you said you would like to stay a software company. So basically, it's about the software. It's about the motion sensing. It's about the algorithms that are at play for you to actually to track the 19 points. Yeah, that's basically what is the most awesome about VicoVR, right? That you have the
Yes.
ability from this motion cloud to do this sensing of these 19 points and translate it for the developers to use it somehow. Okay, got it. So your business model is not to sell those devices. Okay, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Good to know. Good to know. That's very interesting. So basically, this can really be used for anything. So probably you could sell those cameras for businesses who want to track what kind of people are coming into their shop.
Yes, exactly. And we kind of see that currently chatbots and AI become very popular. You can talk to devices intelligently,
Yes.
and actually this kind of capabilities are coming to mobile operating system like Android and iOS.
Yes.
And what problem we are solving on this platform is we're giving machines ability to see people. So it may be virtual reality, gaming, or security, or retail, audience analytics, or virtual fitting room when you kind of see virtual clothes on you, different application, or robot that's react to people
Got it.
that approach them, or just count retail point of sale customers.
Wow. Lots of
This
applications.
kind of this vision for our software is long term, but short term we focus on scaling VicoVR production to talking to B2B applications to see different use cases where it adds value to clients.
Perfect. So this whole VR is like now a perfect use case scenario also to make your software more known to the world.
Yeah, yes, correct.
That's perfect. That's really a very smart way to get your name out there.
Because you need to understand that currently 3 other companies own this type of software, and first one is Microsoft with Kinect, second is Apple after acquisition of PrimeSense, and third is Sony after acquisition of Soft Kinetic. So basically, all these companies already own this type of body tracking software.
Okay.
What's our opportunity is cross-platform. no other company can provide SDK both for Android and for iOS because they limited to the ecosystem. So that's our opportunity to bring body tracking to the whole mobile ecosystem.
Cool, great. What else can your software do next to recognizing these 19 body points? Can it tell the computer if it's a male or female,
Um,
these kind of things, or what can it do?
yes, at good point, and we have such products. It's not integrated with VicoVR, but it's sold separately to digital signage companies, Android-based digital signage companies. They're using our software to detect demographic data of their clients and trigger relevant advertisement based on this
Yeah,
data.
that makes sense.
Potentially, at some point, this type of technology can be integrated with VicoVR because VicoVR is a computing platform and it can be updated from smartphone. So it's better quality algorithm available, new feature available, new application available. No need to replace hardware. I open my VicoVR app on smartphone and update firmware on device, and that's it. So it's very uh, convenient.
That's cool. That's really great. Yeah, wow. So there's lots of different kind of applications, not just VR, where actually your
Yeah.
software can be used, and you kind of like using VR now as a great entry point to tell the world about your software. Actually, it's software. So before I
Mhm.
started this interview, I really thought this is just the hardware, but actually it's the software where all the intelligence and your IP is,
Uh, it's
right?
Steve Jobs once said, if you serious about software, you need to do your own hardware.
Okay, great,
So,
cool, great to know about that. So,
uh,
so now we understand much better about Vico. This is a very, very interesting approach. Very cool hardware, but software even more interesting. So now you are in the VR industry. You're a player now in the VR industry, and
mhm.
as a player in the VR industry, I would like to ask your opinion. What do you think? How will it evolve? Now, it seems like you are betting more on the mobile VR world
Mhm.
instead of the
Mhm.
tethered devices, like tethered to PC or tethered to the video game console. Do you
Mhm.
believe that the mobile VR will completely be the main market of VR in the future?
Mhm. Good point. I agree with John Carmack. He was skeptical about mobile VR at first, and then after introduction of GearVR, he changed his mind completely. He said, "I I envisioning billions of mobile virtual reality headsets pretty soon." So we we share the same opinion.
Yes, I share it too, especially since everybody has a smartphone, and well, it's just like one step away to get like a headset and to put the smartphone inside. So yeah, and the smartphones get so powerful.
Mhm.
Well, we'll see it play out, and it's going to be very exciting to follow this industry. And then at the end, I would also like to understand a bit more about you and your company. Like your company is called 3DV or
3DV?
3DV?
Yes, company is
Exactly.
called 3DV.
Could you tell us a bit about it? Like how long does it exist already, for example?
Yes, we exist for more than five years, and we headquartered in San Francisco and have a showroom here in the Bay Area. And main R&D center is in Russia, and we have people in Shenzhen manufacturing site. So that's in total over 30 people.
Wow, that's great.
Mhm.
Congratulations that you made it to San Francisco. It's very nice weather there. It's, in general, very nice there. So,
Yes, in general, yes.
yes. So, how did you why did you start the company? What was your first product when you started out? You're the co-founder, right? You're one of the co-founders.
uh, Actually, we saw opportunity after introduction of Microsoft Kinect. It was decent traction. It had decent traction. Some say Kinect is not successful product, but it sold over 25 million units. So we just saw opportunity in bringing this type of technology to other use cases, other ecosystems like mobile, and by solving, for example, power consumption problem and a lot of problems, we solve this problem and we make this technology available on mobile operating systems. So
Cool. Perfect.
we believe this consumers will move to mobile devices from stationary computers, game consoles. So we saw it as opportunity.
Yes.
Definitely, it's not kind of big opportunity. It's not easy, simple, but we tried to find use cases that add value to consumers.
Great. Yeah, nothing is really easy when you're starting up and when you develop something completely new like you do. So I think that's really awesome what you're doing, and congratulations to have made it so far. I mean, your product is ready now, and you're about to ship it. So I know that's a very long way to get there. So congratulations to that again. And
Okay, thank you.
how was CES? I believe you were on CES this year, right?
Yeah. CS is always very useful, I would say, event. It's a lot of
Connections,
new products.
connections. Yeah, of course. Great, cool. Yeah, so I'm very much looking forward to see what kind of products will come out of VicoVR, what kind of ideas developers are going to have. I believe it's going to be very interesting for sociable VR, where you can really see the whole body of your friends when you chat with them. And I'm very much looking forward to see the real products. And I would also love to test it at one point in time, and tell the Daydream community more about VicoVR.
Okay.
So yeah.
I would also emphasize that VicoVR would be perfect for Daydream, because Daydream has a controller which is nice for accuracy, for accurate navigation, and we feel that this combination of positional tracking, high accurate controller, and body presence make it more appealing product than
exactly. Basically, you would
solutions.
add complete body motion and positional tracking to Daydream. So again,
Yeah, and
at one
what
point, I really want to see tilt brush for Daydream. So with VicoVR, that would be possible as well.
and also please understand that we're not positioning VicoVR as kind of replacement for all peripheral devices. We see it as it should work in sync with other peripheral devices, because what Microsoft failed in, they tried to position Kinect as the ultimate peripheral device. They wanted to replace everything else with body tracking, but gesture control is not good for anything. I mean, not for everything. Not good for everything. Some tasks you better off with remote control, just clicking your button.
Yes.
So
basically, you mean VicoVR can work together with other peripherals, not alone.
Yes.
So basically, for example, you could still hold some plastic gun, yeah. So which is the trigger, but however, the VicoVR will take your whole body into the whole system and work together with other gadgets. Perfect.
And it's also can be capable to scan your room, to put you in virtual environment in your own room.
Okay, that's cool too.
And to have this kind of devices as use cases.
Okay, great.
And ultimately, it doesn't. Nothing. Next iteration of VicoVR may be inside-out version embedded in headset. So it's really
Anything
The
is
work in
possible.
progress, I would say.
Cool, cool. Especially since it's not really only about your camera, but more about your software. You can totally do the inside-out approach as well, right? Since you're not fixed on that camera. Yeah, cool, great. So I think that's really lots of useful and wonderful information for our viewers. Thank you so
Mhm.
much for taking your time for this interview, Dimitri. And
Thank you very
yeah,
much.
all the best to San Francisco, all the best to VicoVR from Germany
Okay.
here. And yeah, I'm going to send you the interview when it's finished.
Okay, perfect. Thank you
Okay,
very much.
you're welcome.
Uh-huh.
Have a good day.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Uh-huh.
That's it for this week's interview. I hope you enjoyed it. Do check out VicoVR.com. I think it's a really fantastic technology with lots of cool applications. I hope you enjoyed this interview. If you did, give it a thumbs up. And of course, if you haven't subscribed to Daydream District yet, do so now.